Because I believe that people remember stories more than facts. Lakhs of rupees cannot do that what a phone call can do. What I believe is events fail and people don't fail.
How was your weight loss journey?
When I looked at myself externally into that picture of mine, I said that this is not what I want to see. I had almost reached a weight of around 135 and from there I lost almost around 45 kgs of weight now. With whatever you do not rate it on a parameter of success or failure. Just enjoy it.
Shabbir, I must say you have not changed at all.
I had started my career as an interior designer, and at that time I was not even sure whether I could afford a 100 square feet office.
Let me introduce to you Honorable Mr. Shabbir Sabuwala. Having said all of this, when we talk about insecurity and all, can you relate to any event of your life, or would you like to share some interesting insight? There are two options. So one is an interesting insight because you are a happy person, I know. So one could be interesting insight of which wellness hacks you tried and which of them failed, or another could be your life story which had major setbacks in your life wherein you went into insecurity and how did you cover them. So any one of them for our section 4.
So, interesting things which I tried and failed. I am a person who likes to, I cannot be fixated on one thing for too long.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So what I did was, even whilst I am losing weight and even in my business, okay, I have a simple thing. So a lot of people say that, wow, you know, Shabbir, you are doing 3 businesses and that's so difficult to manage. For me, it's a stress buster because I simply divide my year and say that the first 3 or 4 months I'll focus on growing Design 7.
Okay.
And then I get bored of it, so I have BNI.
Wonderful. Wow.
And then I can get bored of it and I have focus on Rescue Room.
Okay.
And I can keep shifting again. So I don't have to I am not totally
Monotonous.
monotonous, because for me as a person, see, there are people with whom a single routine works brilliantly.
Yeah.
For me, it does not. So again, you know, when you talk of everything that I tried in my journey of weight loss, at some point of time failed.
Okay. And then
And I took up another activity, like for example, if diet failed, then I said, okay, now diet abhi bas ho gaya. Now let's do exercise.
okay, wonderful.
And then after a few months, you come back to diet.
Okay.
So
Nice.
things keep failing, but what I believe is events fail and people don't fail.
Correct, absolutely. Absolutely.
So you just have to, you keep coming back to the same things again and again.
Wonderful. I mean, what key I find in all of this is you should know who you are, truly. You should embrace, face, accept all the things rather than labeling them as good or bad. Okay, why do I keep on shuffling? Rather than labeling it as good or bad, just see the way you are and then plan your life. May it be your profession or your weight loss journey, your personal wellness routine. Plan it in such a way that you are aligned with your own nature, and then that will keep you motivating and it will keep on rotating ahead. So I think the acceleration that you have gained in each and every business or each and any aspect of life, may it be wellness or as an author or as a creator, truly reflects in the integrity of who you are. And I feel so proud that that's why you are a proud pro-luxurian for us. Having said that, the creator side of you is also poetry, I feel, right? And you also do a lot of good sketches, which keeps you, creative also.
Good or bad is subjective to the people.
Yeah,
I do
I've seen
sketches.
a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them. They are wonderful, and they keep on, you keep on upgrading it now and then. So with new things, wonderful. So we have this podcast in a Glamowell way. So it should not be a monotonous podcast of life stories or journeys, or it has all the aspects. If you see, it has the aspects of tips. It also has the aspects of your stories of life, and then some rapid fire rounds. And now this 4th section, we have a section called enacting or the glamorous side of it, because I want this to be a Glamowell podcast. That's why for the glamorous section, we would request you to recite or read out a good poem for us, which you have written.
Definitely, Prachiti. So, Prachiti, this is one poem that I want to share. It's called Ek Pasand.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. When I write poems, I get a little romantic. So, let's get into that. नहीं जानता हूँ तेरा पसंदीदा रंग, नहीं मालूम तेरे खाने की पसंद, पर इतना जानता हूँ कि मेरे संग तुझे रातों को तारे देखना है पसंद.
वाह, क्या बात है.
नहीं देखा आज तेरे बालों का अंदाज,
Okay.
नहीं देखा आज तेरे बालों का अंदाज, आज जो झुमके पहने थे वो याद नहीं. नहीं देखा आज तेरे बालों का अंदाज, आज जो झुमके पहने थे वो याद नहीं, पर याद है आज सुबह तू थोड़ी सी थी उदास,
क्या
कब हौले से हंसा दिया वो याद नहीं.
क्या बात है, बहुत सुंदर.
तुझसे मजाक करते हैं हर वक्त, तुझसे मजाक करते हैं हर वक्त, तेरी हर हंसी में ढूंढते रहे आनंद. तुझसे मजाक करते हैं हर वक्त, तेरी हर हंसी में ढूंढते रहे आनंद. लम्हे लम्हे जोड़ के जिए कई साल, लम्हे लम्हे जोड़ के जिए कई साल, पर लम्हे तो बस ये दो चार है चंद.
वाह, क्या बात है.
इन लम्हों का एक गुलदस्ता बना दिया, इन लम्हों का एक गुलदस्ता बना दिया, महकता और मीठा है ये गुलकंद. इन लम्हों का एक गुलदस्ता बना दिया, महकता और मीठा है ये गुलकंद. हर गुलाब को तेरी अदा का एक नाम दिया,
वाह.
हर गुलाब को तेरी अदा का एक नाम दिया, तेरी हर अदा मुझे इतनी है पसंद.
क्या बात है. वाओ, अमेजिंग.
I think
so
this
deep and
this was inspired because I know there are a lot of wives who complain कि husbands को याद नहीं रहता है उनके बारे में.
right.
But men are made differently.
Yeah.
They might not
Mars,
remember.
yeah.
They might not remember when you have had that haircut or the new dress that they want.
This poem says it all.
But they are noticing different things about you and they remember that.
This is a game saver for all the husbands over there.
Absolutely. My gift to all the husbands over there.
Oh, wonderful. That's another wellness hack for them. I think the biggest, I won't say problem because I'm a girl, I'm a woman. So I think the biggest thing that always men keep on saying is, oh, ghar, and all the jokes are on couples, So this is a game changer for all of them. Wonderful. When I was reciting this, since we have this round of Glamowell acting round, so I just thought of, taking it, reacting it to this hilariously, rather responding to this hilariously, which was like, I meet a lot of patients and clients who speak Hindi. So they're like, to my husband, if he's a doctor, क्या बताएं डॉक्टर साहब, लाई भारी तुमने बोला हमको, हम जाके हमारी घर वाली को बोल देते, हमारा मर्द ये सुनेगा ना, सभी मर्दों को ये कविता दे देगा. so that's the kind of few people that I meet. And when I'm at the OPD, I meet different sorts of women and men, and I try to enact them. So that's one aspect that we have added as a glamorous, entertaining part for this podcast.
So you are now practically becoming like Munna Behan MBBS.
It could be both ways, So not only Munna Behan, but I have my nieces Avni and Arushi. So, and my brother teases me California to Karmala. So if Avni and Arushi are quarreling, so one is 8 years old and one is 5 years old. So, Arushi, haven't you been taught in your school that you have your own rights and you can take your own decisions? Go and don't talk to mommy. So it's like that. So yeah, that has been my hobby, you can state it like that. And that's a Glamowell aspect that I tried to include to entertain our audience here. So while we entertain the Glamowell podcast, the glamorous part is now done. So let's move to the wellness aspect of you are writing this book on diet, and since we talked about your entire journey of how you lost your weight, plus your success journey with 3 businesses and your passion as well. So I can see you are cherishing your passions, you are cherishing your businesses, You're not only, thriving, flourishing, but you're also cherishing those three businesses together at a time with your different job roles which are there, or responsibilities at the outset of your life. Along with this, you are writing books, you are managing to lose your weight. With all of these, so oh my God, I mean, you are doing each and everything. All the 12 aspects of your life are very well balanced. So, a good advice from you to my audience on really how you have been able to maintain this work-life harmony. We are very eager and excited to know the action steps on what you would advise my audience here.
Two advices that I would give. Firstly, do not, with whatever you do not rate it on a parameter of success or failure.
Okay, nice.
Just
Yes.
enjoy it.
Yes,
Okay?
truly.
It really does not make a difference whether someone else likes it or not,
Correct.
because there will always be someone who will not like it.
Absolutely.
So, do not measure your success on those parameters. Secondly, I know a lot of business owners, when they want to start growing, the first question that they ask themselves is, there are fancy tools, people do SWOT analysis of strengths and weaknesses and all of these tools, okay? And they start asking themselves, how can we improve on our weaknesses?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
The good news is that you can't improve on your weaknesses. What you do is you focus and enhance your strengths. So forget about your weaknesses, because what I have been, let's say today I am at almost 50, what I have been, the weaknesses that have been with me since the last 30, 40, 50 years, for me to change it in the next 1 or 2 years might not be possible. But if I focus on the strengths that I have acquired over the last 50 years and enhance on them,
Yeah, it's more motivating, more positive.
it's more motivating, it's more positive, and you will approach the task from a space of positivity,
Correct.
rather than trying to fight within yourselves to overcome a weakness.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Like, I am speechless after hearing these two advices. I mean, these are the best advice. If anyone asks me what are the best advices that you get, is truly this, because that speaks your success. So as you rightly said that, don't focus on your weaknesses, rather focus on your strengths. And when you say while focusing on your strengths, you get positivity, you're more motivated. At the same time, what happens energetically is people go for, positive affirmations, positive thinking, positive meditations, but they are for a while until you do them. Now, when I'm taking this interview, or when we are out on the ground, on the fields, when we are working, where will that positive thinking go? It will wane away, right? And your thoughts are electric. Your emotions from the heart are magnetic. So when you are truly positively motivated within, so you are focusing on your strengths, you feel proud, you feel good about yourself, you are releasing positive emotions, which are releasing positive endorphins or hormones within you. And these positivity creates magnetic aura. So the thoughts are electric, your emotions are magnetic, and this electromagnetic energy will make your positive affirmations and success work for you. So this is the automatic thing that happens. Such a wonderful suggestion. So that was one suggestion, and the first suggestion was, don't focus on the good or bad or the plus and minus. So no bias thinking, like, this is this and the one extreme end and the other extreme end. Rather, what we can do is focus on the area within, and then act and behave accordingly. Such a wonderful suggestion.
Prachiti, when I look at this, and I know for sure that a lot of audience today could think about it, that, we are talking about this, but they probably don't know how to implement it.
Correct.
Okay. It is not, it might not be possible for you to implement it on your own initially. And that is where you need a professional help.
Exactly.
And be out there and approach it. One of the things that I've always seen is even a CEO of a top level company always hires coaches.
Yes.
They always rely on someone else to help out.
Right.
Because we can't do everything on our own. And especially if you want to get into this positive frame of mind, initially you might not be able to do it to yourself, and that's when you need to approach.
Approach. So truly and rightly said, because the same mind which has created the problem, you cannot solve the problem with the same mind. So unless and until you forget your own identity and you approach somebody else, which can be a coach, like in our case at Prolux, we have 5 journals which are 400 pager each. So we have a mind brushing journal for the corporate leaders, we have the life skills journal or the goal setting journal, then we have master relations, magnetic personality, self care wellness journal. These are 5 journals with 400 pages each, which are self help journals. Because I have seen CEOs and I've trained a lot of people since 2006, but I see that most of them are shy to approach, or they feel that, oh, I'm so successful, I'm at such a level, and now how do I ask about life? Am I like, when we talk about life coaches, they feel that, okay, don't I have any senses, or don't I have my own thoughts? It's not just that. It's like, for a gym, you need a gym trainer, otherwise you will tear your muscle, or you need a dietitian if in the initial phase, not later ahead in life. Similarly, if you have a mobile phone, you learn how to operate this, what to do with the charging, you cannot drop it in water. Similarly is with our life. We don't know what parts of brain we have, where do we take decisions from. Every day we are taking 80,000 decisions per day. Now these decisions out of thoughts, beliefs, emotions, your gut feeling, your heart feeling, your brain feeling, your third intuition, your seventh sense, sixth sense, which from where you're taking these decisions. So we need to learn this machinery. So I usually take a 6 hours course on this, which is a understand your machinery. And then Glamowell, in Glamowell what I talk is, so Glamowell wellness is beyond holistic wellness, beyond spiritual wellness. Now Glamowell is what the world needs, because as you rightly said, everybody is different and we don't have time to diet, exercise or meditate. So we have 3 to 30 second tools and activities, only 3 to 30 seconds. So once this 6 hours course is done, now you know your machine, your systems, now you identify yourself and implement 90 days, 3 second to 30 second tools, and you are sorted for your life. Now you are free to, roar with success in other aspects of your life, not only wellness. So wellness is one aspect, and all the other aspects also need your attention. So solve this fully and move ahead. It's that simple and easy. So I feel so nice with this insight that the way you see coaching process as, which is so wonderful. And that's why at Prolux we have a Glamowell multi-experience center which is curated. So we intend, because people will not suddenly land up into Glamowell new philosophy for wellness, we intend to sell this as event venue, gather a footfall and then take it ahead. So the legacy for Glamowell is being created through Prolux, which is an event venue, but then the idea behind it is through Glamowell wellness.
In fact, Prachiti, the center, as I look at it today, okay, I think it's absolutely brilliant. In fact, whether someone utilizes the facility or not over here, that's a different part. But I think people should definitely visit this place once to experience what you have done, because it is absolutely outstanding. As an architect, I can tell you it's a visual treat.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for your kind words, Shabbir. They mean a lot. And for me, you always have been a great and strong support. I feel blessed and honored to have people like you. Unlike you said that the best advice that you ever received was having good people around you. Surround yourself with good people. And for me, you are one of those people. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your kind words. We are proud to have a true pro-luxurian like you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Prachiti. It's an honor to be sitting over here with you today.
So hey guys, it was extremely informative, action steps loaded with a lot of philosophies, thoughtful ideas and tips and tricks to enhance both your career as well as your personal wellness journey. Watch this episode again to grab and pick up all the wellness tips that we have shared, and we were blessed to have Mr. Shabbir Sabuwala, a proud pro-luxurian who has effectively and efficiently managed to maintain all his 3 businesses, his passion as well as his personal life and wellness journey. Do watch this episode again and follow for more. We have more upcoming proud pro-luxurians. stay tuned for season 1 and we will get you more proud pro luxurious. Thank you. Do subscribe to our channel.